Hello. This is what happens when there's so little time and so many things to do. What a good life to live. I have stuff stored at Gaucho for the past 3 years, and I don't understand how I have stuff stored anywhere because right about 6 years ago, I was actually 2016 summer. I had clothes that I had on me at the time, two extra pair of underwear, one t-shirt, and that was about it. But over the 6 years, I joined this capitalist society somehow. I received so many gifts and that and this, and now I have stuff that I come across a country to pick up and store somewhere for unknown amount of time. Being nomad is in the bloods of my people until certain period.
Mhm.
The roots, the main group were Oghuz. They were called the tribes. They also were governed by Grey Wolves, and they all migrated all around the steppes, Central Asia, and eventually some of them ended up more moved towards past the Caspian Sea, which is not a sea, it's just the biggest lake, and they were like, oh, we might as well call it a sea. So they moved past the Caspian Sea and they finally settled there. Uh, being nomad is a beautiful thing. I grew up reading stories that people throw arrows, shoot arrows, and wherever the arrow landed, then that's where they settled their home for the moment. So I grew up reading a lot about these things and cherishing that until we actually settled in one area. But what I realized is that my own life so far, it's kind of like being nomad too. I'm excited. I really want to settle too. Like as the later ones, they settled. They enjoyed their life, and whatsoever. But they settled finally. Like it's. I think that's freedom. Being nomad. It sounds so exciting, like adventures, that and this. But at the same time, you don't have one permanent place. You always move. Birds are free. I told you this before, but birds are free because they have a home to fly back to. I think that's the freedom, and without it, all I don't know, all doesn't add up to anything. So here's my Baltimore adventure of collecting belongings, being capitalist, storing actually most of the memories, like things that has memories high. But outside of that, seeing the people I love. I don't respond to phone calls. Again, nomad life, but it's nice to be in the same place that I can see. I can actually be in the same physical space, see and talk, and do this crazy projects for homework, and see more good people.
I think this is good.
You think so?
I like
I
this.
can tell you so many other stories. You're missing out.
Am I?